So, hello guys and girls. Apologies for this it's quite late. So, first of all, a vlog. Just a quick notice. I just want to say a big thank you to Bo from the Planet Coaster Planet Coaster community manager. As one of our creations, the Pride Coaster appeared on the community livestream or Let's Build with Bo challenge park thing that she did yesterday at 7, and it was nice to see her mention GameTime UK, and obviously it was it's nice to hear her mention GameTime UK, and it was nice to actually see our coaster in there that was obviously it was done as part of the lesbian, gay, bi, transgender park, and you know it was nice. It was. I'm over the moon by it. I really am. Sorry guys, obviously I'm quitting smoking, so, you know. And, yeah, it was nice to see some of the people saying, it was nice to her say that it was a good coaster, and, okay guys, I understand there was not a lot of scenery, but there actually was scenery there. The coaster station with Coaster King on, and that is available in our workshop. That was part of its station, and it was going to get recoloured into Pride colours and all that sort of stuff. I may do an updated version of Pride Coaster and create that into V2, as it is quite a good coaster, and there could be another coaster that I might submit once I finish off the certain scenery to go with it. I might not. I don't know yet. I'll have to see if it hits, because if it hits 1,000 pieces, then I can't do it. Because unfortunately, I wanted another creation to go in, which was the teacups, and that was on our challenge mode, that you'd recognise. And unfortunately it is over 1,000 piece, which is a shame because it is looking really nice, and it was really, really nice. So yeah, thank you Bo and Ed and the developers at Frontier, who have made such an amazing job with Planet Coaster to this point. Yes, it is only in Alpha 3, we might add, and so much. It's amazing. Yes, there are a few things we would like differently. The water to be a little bit more as real and aesthetic, and perhaps waterfalls maybe, like you guys did with Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, but obviously not having to have, say, a square section of land to then put another piece up to create the waterfall. Maybe a decent way, a more realistic way of doing that. Secondly, obviously, when you guys get around to the tutorials, can you make a block break tutorial? That would help a lot of people understand who don't understand how the block breaks work, and how you could get, say, 2 trains running. I know some coasters like Eurofighter and everything you can. I know you can with most of the coasters. But certain coasters would be quite interesting. I know Ed and Bo have talked about a wooden coaster, and I cannot wait for that. It'd be nice to have perhaps some water rides as well, and maybe some pyrotechnics and stuff like that. I know it's going back to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, but obviously water rides, log flumes and all that lot are quite a big thing at theme parks, because if we could even have Viking scenery, I would be impressed. Because, for one reason, if that was the case, I would create a full-scale recreation of Valhalla from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I would love to be able to make that. As well, I know how that works. Maybe I might attempt to do a Pepsi Max Big One recreation for some point. I know how I know roughly how the track layout is. I mean, I can get plans if I need to. Obviously, I've ridden the ride enough to know what's where, but it's to just get a refresher and pictures, and I can get I've got enough pictures of it and all the sections, most of the sections and the lower sections and banking angles and all that lot. I've got enough of that to know to do a accurate or fairly accurate recreation. I mean, if I was clever enough, I could probably create a extra steps off the brake run, which, like, it does have in real life now. Never used to, but it does now. There, and then obviously there's a tunnel, and it goes around stuff. And like I say, I think it's classed as a hypercoaster, but it's an arrow coaster. It's arrow. So I think if that came into it, it would be quite nice. But for now, I could have a look and see what there is, car-wise, car types and stuff, to try and create it, because a hypercoaster on here is classed as like a Goliath type. And I know that the original, well, the Pepsi Max is more arrow, dynamic type coaster car, and maybe that will happen, maybe not. Who knows what the developers have got in store for us. But yeah, thanks again, Bo, for the mention of GameTime UK, personally from me, the founder, Chris, the founder of GameTime UK. I apologise, this is late, and I'm, I'm glad. It's quite nice to get a mention, it really is. So thank you again, and for now, guys, I'm going to leave this here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, Facebook. You can go to www.facebook.com/GameTime UK. You can find us on Steam under GameTime UK, and we have workshop items there, as you know. Obviously, by the way, Bo got our Pride coaster, which we submitted. We might do some more submissions as well and see if they get included, but we'll soon see. So yeah, guys, that's all from us for now. And just one quick other thing, the next live stream, I'm going to do either a Project High Rise or Prison Architect, and that will be on Wednesday, a week from today. I shall schedule it on our our page. It is exactly the 21st of September at either 7 or 7:30 p.m. GMT. Details are to be decided. So yeah, thank you guys.